how colorful our crypto space is, especially our altcoins landscape, especially if we put a price change in the last week, in the last 7 days, as we did on this screen. How colorful are we? Some are dipping, some are rising. So we can say we are somewhere in between. Welcome back to the Cryptosaurus, where we will look at top 10 coins, what's moving, what's shaking in the market, and where we will do a technical analysis of the altcoins dominance. We did much of Bitcoin's dominance, so let's put it in reverse. It's the same thing from the other side, the other perspective. So if dominance interests you, stick around. Our top crypto coins are in the red. It's a slightly consolidating red, nothing big. Chainlink 1% up, nothing to report. But who is moving? Well, the coin that we already mentioned minutes ago, 37.16% at the moment. So altcoins are having a possible bounce after the last few days of retracement. Speaking of those, let's take a look what is happening on the charts of altcoins dominance from the daily, from the weekly, and from the biggest monthly chart. Let's go. From the May of this year, as you can see, we are moving in an uptrend from the 30% to just about 40%. So altcoins gain from the month of May to August 10% dominance, which is pretty much. We are moving in a parallel channel, ascending channel. Take a look. Something like this, more or less. After we entered this channel, we found support with this long wick, but we are counting the body of the candles. Next support we found last month, and as you can see, plenty of resistance on our upward trajectory. Of course, just a few days ago, this week, we made our last resistance. Please follow the line to where it made a rebound. The line I'm always talking about, the middle line of the channel, which gives me the validity that the channel is rightly drawn. As you can see, it made resistance, support, and at this time, at 40%, it made support again. Will we go up or will we break it to the lower band of the channel? We will see. Okay, now let's head to the weekly chart of altcoin dominance to see even bigger picture. On the weekly time frame, we will do a Fibonacci retracement tool just to show you the power of predicament when it comes to finding support or resistance in the future. Check it out. We took the bottom of the 2016 and this peak in the middle of 2017 as our reference point and drew Fibonacci support and resistance line out of it. And why we did that? Well, frankly, to show you the significance of the most important line in my opinion, and that is 61.8. Now check out how many times we found support and resistance inside this pocket of 61.8, this golden retracement. As you can see, besides this little breach in here, we always bounced from 61.8, making it the floor at 30% of altcoin dominance. As always, bodies are more important, so these little wicks we do not count. We also made a resistance at 50%, and now made a breach through 50% going to the 38.2, the level at 42% of altcoin dominance. Can you spot the significance of these levels? As we mentioned, we spent around a year, yes, the whole year inside this pocket with support of 61.8 and resistance of 50%. Also, same thing happened before. Right before that, we spent almost a year in this pocket between 23.6 and 38.2% of Fibonacci retracement. Of course, because of that, we can say that this 38.2, the level at around 42% of altcoin dominance, will be a pretty big resistance in the future, and not so easy to break on the way up. If we were, and I believe we will, come to our highs of altcoin dominance that we made in 2017. Before we leave the best part, let's take a monthly approach to altcoin dominance and see what significance can we spot on the chart. So this is our dominance from the 2013 all the way to this day. We are following this chart from the point of 4% dominance. Wow, how long was that, huh? All the way to our highest levels of about 66% altcoin dominance. Now let's draw a trend line that is making the support of all this that's happening on the chart. Poof! Like magic, the trend line that is holding altcoins dominance from its inception of 2013 from the mere 4%. Look at this. Support at 4%. Support at 5%. Support at 6%. Support at 9%. Support at 12%. And in the latest development, support at 34%. We haven't touched this line now for quite a long time, but now as we touched it, what is the logical conclusion? Well, in my opinion, the only conclusion is this: upside movement. And of course, will we go to the all-time highs of altcoin dominance? Probably in some time, not this year. But for now, no movement of altcoin dominance is giving us bearish signals. So, according to this chart, altcoins have a bright future. Do you agree with me? Do you like this video and this content? Please let me know in the comments. We will do much of this and much of analysis in our future videos, so please subscribe so that you know when I release my next video. And until the next video, the Cryptosaurus is what? Roaring with you.